Peace, power, and profit. How are y'all? This is your brother, Chris Woods, on the behalf of Cross Services. And I got a lot to talk about today, and I have a lot to show. Um, so we have what we call March Madness. March Madness is a big NCAA basketball thing, and not only that, March has a lot of heat as far as sneakers that's dropped this month. And we have a few more releases that we have to do or that's coming out. But as far as the major releases, they've already dropped. And let me tell you, it was a movie. It was definitely a movie. So I'm gonna go through some of the latest pickups that I've grabbed in the last few weeks from the end of February till now. I know we have, I think, 2 to 3 more releases for the month of March. Not really heavy hitters, but nonetheless, there's still a retro Jordan. So March 18th, we have the Air Jordan 1 Skylines. Um, that's really a creative and dope shoe to me. Other people believe they're basic, and there's not really a bunch of hype around it, of course, but I think it's a very creative Jordan 1 silhouette that they came up with, the different colorways and the skyline feature. The box is dope. So I'm going to be looking forward to grabbing a pair of those. Like I said, it's not really a lot of hype behind it. A lot of people you know, really wasn't concerned with this shoe at all. But I think, some people will grab them because, the storyline behind them and the design of the shoe and the box itself is worthy of that. So we have those coming out on March 18th. That will be this coming up Saturday for this week. And then 2 days later, which is a Monday, I believe, um, the this shoe has a lot of hype behind it. Even though it's a skater brand type of shoe, it's it's called the Air Jordan 4 SB Dunk Pine Green. Much hype behind it. A lot of people love fours now. So, and it's a SB collab with Jordan Brand. If you're not familiar, SB is like a skater's brand. So this shoe is going to be limited. I don't think it's going to be a lot of pairs, but some people should be able to cop. I know they're doing a lot of raffles for this shoe. So if you can put in your raffles, if you want this shoe, put in your raffles. Got to do your feet work. But this is a highly released shoe for this month, and that shoe comes out on March 20th. That is a Monday. So that's going to be a good shoe to grab. I know a lot of resellers are going to try to get this shoe to resell because it's going to have, pretty good value as far as reselling. So as far as that, we have one more shoe I believe that's releasing. It's a Jordan 2 Low, and it's nothing really major. Um, because I think it's a women's release. No, it's a regular release. So on the 24th of March, you have the Jordan 2 Low Melon Tint. Um, I don't see that shoe really moving like that. It's going to be a sitter, I think. It's a Jordan 2 Low, and it's not like a very um, talked about shoe, nor is a colorway really prevalent to someone really being excited about it. So that's that pretty much on that. So at the end of March 24th, you will have the Jordan 2 Low Mill Intent release, and that should be a sneakers app drop as well as some of your local retailers. So that will end off the month of March. Now, to the main course meal, and I'm going to talk about April releases after this, and talk about some of the shoes that are releases, for this April. It's not as heavy as March, but there is, a few sneakers that's coming out in April that is worthy to be talked about and does have some hype behind it. And, people will be trying to grab some of these releases. April last year was terrible, but this year, different story. So we're going to get to that, after, we get through this long list of releases and pickups that I have here. And some of them was double up worthy. So without further ado, let's get right into it. So, all right. So what I have in this dash, back to March Madness. So if you are a big fan of March Madness when it comes to basketball and college basketball at that, then March Madness is big time. College hoops, the tournaments, just everything that comes with it, upsets, teams that, are ranked, getting beat by teams that are not ranked from different conferences, the competitive nature, people getting antsy and giddy for their teams and, so forth and so on. It's a big time. So this particular shoe has its own type of wave when it comes to March Madness, because everybody knows that the GOAT, Michael Jordan, went to the University of North Carolina for college. And the UNC colorway for Jordan Retros has always been a classic. Always been a classic, always beloved, always hyped, and always delivered with that. So, with that being said, let's talk about it here. So, this shoe came out last week, right? This shoe came out last week. And this is the Jordan 5 UNC. Man, now this shoe was limited. It was definitely limited, and in the capacity that it's not going to restock. So, in that regard, there was a lot of pairs. So, if you wanted this shoe, you should have been able to grab it, no problem. But it's a UNC colorway, and they dropped these on a Jordan 5, or they put these on a Jordan 5. And I have to say, this is my second pair. I sold the first pair. But this is a beautiful shoe, man. Very good material. Jordan Brand, Nike, they did a hell of a job with this release. They definitely gave us everything. I know a lot of people don't like, the tag on the back of the heel, that NCAA tag or whatever. They don't like that, but this shoe could have been, executed better, in my opinion. And the thing is, the crazy part is, some of us seen the Jordan 5 UNC PEs. PEs are player exclusive, so shoes that they create for the actual athletes, the players on the team, which is a very nice shoe too. But I had a hard time choosing which one I like better between the two. Now, it's not supposed to be like that necessarily. It's supposed to be, the PEs are a guaranteed, better shoe regardless. Not with this one. It's not easy to make that decision. I'm neck and neck with them both. I love the PEs. Beautiful shoe. I actually seen them in hand as well. Very beautiful shoe. But the GR, the Jordan 5 UNC general release shoe, is just as immaculate as that PE version. So without further ado, let's pop open the box. And as you can see, the Carolina Blue Jumpman on the standard Jordan 5 box. I think I showed the tag already, but you got the label there. I'm gonna straighten it up. All right, and it is a personal size 12 for your boy, so I had to cut and to the shoe. And as I said, perfectly executed. Perfectly executed. Beautiful shoe. I wish I had more lighting, but this is going to have to do for now. Actually, I can't do that. Not really, but anyway. So as you can see, translucent bottom with the Jumpman, of course. Got your shark teeth, white shark teeth with the Carolina blue splatter, I would call. And then you got the 3M tongue. And yeah, man, this is a very beautiful shoe, man. It was well done, well crafted. A lot of people don't like this tag, though. They don't like that tag. I don't mind it, man. I'm not bothered by it like that. You know, the PE actually has a Nike Air on the back. So, you know, some people rather, you know, the Jumpman or, you know, the Nike Air. They really, you know, have distaste for this tag, but you cannot hate this shoe at all. This shoe is just beautiful. And you'll have a couple losers out there that have everything to say and, you know, how bad the shoe is breaking on the resale market because it's not going $300-400 for them to make money. But that doesn't matter. This shoe is beautiful, and it will go up over time. It will go up over time. Last time I looked, the shoe was around $260 recent on the market. Depends on your size. Since I'm a size 12, that's what the going price is now. Okay, so on the back or inside the tongue, it says, I believe this one says sole. It says sole, and then it has something else on the other shoe. Let's bring that one out too so you can get a good look at that. Because we do check both shoes and make sure, you know, there are no flaws, even though you're always going to have some type of quality control issue when a shoe is mass produced. So this pair is good. So that on the back tab of that, the left shoe, on the back of the tongue, it says sole. This one says heart on the back of this tongue. And I know you probably can't see it, but it is there. So, and then you got the blue lace lock with the Jumpman. And, you know, that's kind of, you know, it with these, man. I doubled up, but I ended up selling my other pair. You know, being nice. I went ahead and sold my other pair. I'm not sure if these will restock, but if you didn't pick these up, man, you will regret it. You know, and I get it. Some people don't like fives. You know, I get that whole conversation, but I love fives. Matter of fact, the Jordan 5 Metallic is one of my favorite shoes of all time. It's actually tied neck and neck. It's actually tied neck and neck with the Jordan 4 Breakers. Those are my two favorite shoes of all time. And, you know, I'll make a video on that one day, you know, talking about all of that. But the Air Jordan 5 Retro UNC, beautiful shoe, man. They did a great job with that shoe. It was a dope release, and they executed well, man. Even so much that, you know, it's debatable if the North Carolina Jordan 5 PE is, better than the general release. So man, and that actual release wasn't bad at all. It was pretty smooth. I hit on Dick's Sporting Goods, and then I hit on Foot Locker. And I normally get exclusive access on JD Sports and Finish Line, but I've been destroying my points by signing up for bricks or shoes that I really don't really care about, but I kind of like. I just don't pick them up. So they didn't give me exclusive access on that. So there's that. I'm pretty sure I could have hit 4 or 5 pairs of these easy if I really wanted to. So but yeah, so those came out March 4th, a little over a week ago. So that was one of the shoes that people really hyped about as well. And it was a movie for that. So all right, the next shoe, I'm gonna save this one for last because this shoe is the quote unquote sneaker of the year by many, and it just released yesterday. And I want to wait till last to talk about that because we're going to talk about some other stuff that came with that release. So let me get into now these Jordan 12 Alma Munyears, or the Alma Munyear times Jordan 12 collab. Alma Munyear is a very creative, diverse, and luxurious company. Shout out to the brother James Whitner. Love what he does. Love how he talks. His mind, his genius when it comes to his brand and the execution of his products. Very, very up there. One of my favorite collabs, the Alma Munyear and Social Status, APB, the Whitaker Group, all of those banners up under him. It's those and then Off-White. So those are my 2 favorite collabs. But anyway, so this Jordan 12 Alma Munyear collab release. So let's talk about this. So the big part of Alma Munyear and Social Status and James Whitner's brand is storytelling. Specifically, the Black American, African American culture. The way he executes not just the product, but the storytelling behind the product is amazing. It's ecstatic how the storytelling actually kind of takes you away from the product itself. I mean, it should, because that's how good the storytelling is. And this particular release was about Black women. And the execution on the Jordan 12 empowering Black women and, their, personal struggles, ambitions, and all of those things, and incorporating it into these sneakers. So they had 2 different colorways. So they had a black and burgundy crush, and then they had the white and burgundy crush. Most people prefer the white and burgundy crush because that one was leather with some suede, and black. The black pair was black suede, and burgundy crush suede, opposed to white leather, burgundy crush suede. And people just like the white pair better, right? So the storytelling, the luxurious nature of Alma Munyear, and the silhouette. So the Jordan 12 silhouette is a big silhouette in sneaker culture. From the Retro 12 Taxis to the Retro 12 Cherries, to the Playoff 12s, Um, and then you had the bread 12s. Um, and what else? You had the obsidians. But anytime you talk about the retro 12s, you are talking about a classic, iconic silhouette. And since they've already done the Jordan 3 first, then they backdoor and did the Jordan 1, and then they did the Jordan 2. And then after that, they did the Jordan 4. Now they're giving us the Jordan 12, and they gave us two colors. So, and reportedly, there's a Jordan 5 that's coming out this holiday season. So, the collab is they just on fire with their collaborations. Um, how diverse that brand is, man, from Alma Year to Social Status is, it's a conglomerate nature of, James Whitner's, creativity, his passion, his ideologies, and you know the storytelling and everything behind that. And he executed this perfectly. Now, people have some issues with, this release, um, quality control issues. Thankfully, I didn't have any. So we won't even have to get too deep in that. However, we're gonna show the black and the white pair. And I did double up. I did grab two pairs of each. I was lucky enough to do so because I really wanted these. So without further ado, let's get into the sneakers, man. And here we have the black and burgundy crush colorway. And as you can see, the design on the box, so immaculate. An immaculate finish with the Alma Munir symbol on the cover case or sleeve, as they call it. And it just comes off like that. And they use the sleeve on all of their releases. So, that's not totally foreign. And then you have the standard OG Air Jordan 12 box. We all seen this brown box before. So, and then as you can see on the front of the box, you can see the Alma Munir right there. And then the Jordan Jumpman. And then you have the label. All right, and this is a size 13 women's, because this was a women's release, but they came in extended sizing for men. So this is a 13 in women's and 11 and a half in men. They didn't have a size 12 for this release, which is very weird for both colorways. I'm not sure what was going on with that, but that's another topic for another day. Okay, so as you can see, I don't know if you can see, but let me bring this up a little bit. Okay, so if you remember, what I said earlier was the Jordan 12 breaks, but we call those the flu game, right? So the Jordan 12 flu game, and this picture here inside the box is showing Jordan 12, showing Michael Jordan in that very same flu game picture here inside the box with the Alma Munir symbol. Just letting you know the storytelling behind it and the classic nature of that Jordan 12 and MJ's, amazing game while he was sick or had the flu, so to speak, which I heard he really had, some bad food, so to speak. But anyway, so to the shoe. This is the Air Jordan 12 Black and Burgundy Crush. And as you can see, look at that on the heel. You got Jordan, and then you had a Jumpman. Okay, you see that. You see the tongue, and then you have the I'm a Munyer tag right here, which is classic on their releases. You see the bottom. You see inside the shoe is quilted like they always do. Quilted, and you have the Jumpman painted to the bottom of the sole, and then you have the Jumpman here on the side, famous on all the 12s. And also, if you can see the eyelets here, let me make sure I get it in the camera. On the eyelets, you can see I'm a Munyer's symbol and also the Jumpman symbol on the silver eyelets. And normally you would just have the Jumpman, but this is an I'm a Munyer exclusive collab, so you will have that their symbol on that as well. And this is just suede. It's got that booty back motion right here, and this is like nubuck on here. So let's pull out the other shoe as well, even though I have checked, and both shoes seem to have good quality control and no major issues. And as you can see on the back tab here, it says I'm a Munyer. Now what I would have been dope is if they would have put the I'm a Munyer symbol on the back tab as well as the Jumpman. So we have that. So all right, so there we have it. That is the Air Jordan 12 I'm a Munyer Black and Burgundy Crush. Executed to perfection. Now, the Black and Burgundy was the least favorite by most people. Not by me. I like them equally both. One is nubuck and suede, and the other is leather and suede. Can't go wrong either way. All right. All right, so next, the white pair. The white and burgundy crush. And as you see here, same sleeve. Same box. All right, and to the shoe. And there we go. The white and burgundy crush. So same with this. I don't know, this may be nubuck too. But you got the white hang tag here. Same thing on the back here. On the back tab. Oh, and what I did point out about the on the tongue, right? So on both colorways, on the tongue, you have the I'm a Munyer symbol on one shoe, which is the left shoe, and then on the right shoe you will have the Jumpman symbol, and you can see the 2-3 going down the middle like the standard Jordan 12 does, and everything is pretty much the same, just a different colorway. And let's pull out the other shoe. executed to perfection. And as you can see, the other Jumpman on the shoe, on the tongue, and then I'm on my year on the back tab. And yeah, man, beautiful shoe, man. No QC issues on these, thankfully. Some people did have some bleeding, which they did warn us. They did warn us that, you know, the burgundy crush on the white pair could cause some bleeding because of it being white. So, thankfully, I don't have any issues like that on these. So yeah, man, let me know in the comments which colorway you think is better, the black and burgundy crush or the white and burgundy crush. Give me your thoughts. And before I put these back in here, you know, same thing on this box, label, Jumpman, then you have the I'm a Meunier. So, all right. All right, and before, let me show you the tongue on this because I didn't show that. It's only fair to show everything on the shoe that makes it unique. And I skipped a step on these, so and you probably won't be able to see it that well, but I'm gonna try to get as close as I can with this. But you should be able to see the I'm a Meunier symbol right there, and it's really just a black 2-3 going down the tongue. I preferably would have used maybe burgundy, but you know, that's me. And let me see if I turn this tongue here, and you can see the symbol right there. See the 2-3 going down the tongue. All right. All right. And, all right. So with that, those are the Air Jordan or Air Jordan 12 I'm a Meunier, or the I'm a Meunier times Air Jordan 12. Getting these in the box is never easy. Getting them out the box is always easy. Get in that hole, mule. Cool. All right, so there's that. Okay, so as you can tell, very nice shoes, man. Probably to me, it's going to be the best collab of the year. I know there's some other, you know, stuff coming out, but I'm a Meunier is normally at the top of the charts when it comes to collabs. Those two were executed well, in my opinion, very well. Good quality to me. They always give great quality. You know, QC or quality control issues, it happens all the time. So, you know, my my Retro 4 I'm a Meuniers, you know, everything was good except for a little bit of glue stain. So, and on the heel and on the midsole. So you can never, you know, get too high, too low when it comes to quality because it sucks. But at the same time, you know, it's a part of the game. All right, so those came out separately. So they dropped the black and burgundy crush pair on February 24th. and then a week later they dropped the white and burgundy crush pair, and those were Alma Mater exclusive. The white and burgundy crush. Not sure if they're gonna drop them on Sneakers app later this year. We don't know. I don't think so. But they also dropped the black and burgundy pair on Sneakers app too, the same day of the white and burgundy crush pair of that release. They dropped the black and burgundy crush pair on Sneakers app. So some people are hoping that the white and burgundy pair comes out on Sneakers. We don't know yet. I'm not sure, but what I've been hearing, it was really an Alma Mater exclusive. Oh, and just to let y'all see, I did double up. So, and y'all can read the label if you need to. As you can see, that's 14, a size 14 women's and 12 and a half in men. And this is the black and burgundy. Oh no, that's the white and burgundy pair. And this is the black and burgundy pair. And this box is, this sleeve is in horrible condition. It's cracked. So, as you can see, all right. So, I did double up on those. And, all right, so to the next shoe. Now the next shoe, it has been undisputed sneaker of the year, and it released yesterday, March 11th. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, it is the Air Jordan 3 White Cement Reimagined. And as you can see, the box here gave us that vintage look. Kind of the same type of project as the Air Jordan 1 Reimagined. I actually have those right here. Just the same, like Reimagined series. They finally gave us the white cement threes. I know people are going to look forward to the black cement. These were interesting to get. Okay, so I'll start out by, before I show the shoe, let me just give you a little story. All right, so of course, a lot of people had early pairs of these. The release, though, was a major issue. They did a draw on these on Sneakers app instead of first come, first serve. They did a draw on the Jordan 1 Chicago Reimagined as well. So, and it's just the demand for them. I took a L, of course. Sneaker app don't give me no love. But this pair is from Foot Locker. I hit on JD Sports and Finish Line. But man, I need them to fix their system. They canceled my order at 2 a.m. because of some fraud protection stuff from my bank. And I'm like, bro, why do y'all charge us at 2 a.m? Like, that's like sketchy. You know what I'm saying? Weird. I had my double up. Unfortunately, I couldn't get it because of that. But I still had an in-store pair regardless. And the story behind this shoe, everybody know MJ, he wore these in a dunk contest back in '88. A lot of Retro 3 lovers, they copped these because there was a lot of pairs of these. Rumored up to 500,000, maybe exaggerated some. It was also rumored that 200,000 pairs dropped on Sneakers app. I don't know how that was possible, and I took an L. So they had exclusive access on these for people who took an L on a shock drop. Well, they had a shock drop first. They shock dropped these. I heard about it late, got in, took an L. Then they did exclusive access for people who took an L on a shock drop and took an L on the Jordan 3 free throw lines. back in 2018. So if you took an L on those, you know, you had exclusive access. I know that everybody that did probably didn't get exclusive access. Nike is not making sense with this. It's not intelligent at all. I don't understand what they're doing with that. They just need to go back to regular exclusive access or something. I'm really, really not feeling Nike at all. Y'all are the only retailer with no reward system. None. All of your third party retailers that you send inventory to has a reward system. Finish Line, JD Sports, Shoe Palace, Dig Sporting Goods, Foot Locker, Champs, Snipes, DTLR, so forth and so on. All of these places have reward systems, and y'all do not. Like, what the hell is going on here? Matter of fact, exclusive access now, super whack. I would rather y'all just say, give us exclusive access, and we check, and we don't get it. But now y'all adding all these stipulations in. If you took a L, 20 times on the Jordan 1, they did that for the reimagined Chicago's. Or, if you missed out on the free throw lines, or you took an L on the free throw lines, and you took an L on the shot drop on the white cement threes, then you should get exclusive access. All of these are dumb and irrelevant. Go back to regular exclusive access. Give it to the members that spend. This is why we like FLX rewards with Foot Locker and Champ Sports. This is why we like exclusive access with Finish Line and JD Sports. This is like, so forth and so on. Why do, people who spend the most money with you don't get to get the sneaker or get a chance at getting the sneakers? There's no rewards. Having a discount here and there, that's cool. Yeah, that's basic. Every retailer does that. So, y'all need to get it together with this stuff, man, because nobody feeling it. I took on L on every collab that I tried to go for. Every draw that I've ever went for on Sneakers app, I took an L. Every one. Where is my exclusive access for a highly released sneaker that people want? Where are the people who take the most L's on collabs or any general release shoe? Where are their exclusive access for a highly released sneaker? Y'all got to do better. But anyway, let's get back to the Air Jordan 3 White Cement Reimagined 2023. And I hit about 7 pairs of these. So 4 grade school and 3 men. And man, this is a beautiful shoe, man. Beautiful shoe. A lot of people don't like the aging look. I get it, whatever. Like what you like. So you get the little booklet like you got with the 5 Red 3s. The OG 5 Red 3s that dropped last year. And you get the, of course, standard elephant paper. And to the shoe. And as I said, people don't like that age outsole, midsole look. They don't like it. Or the back tab. Beautiful shoe. I love this shoe. This shoe is straight butter. Straight butter, man. Straight butter. Straight butter. Red Jumpman, get the hang tag, Nike Air. And, beautiful shoe, man. No QC issues on these. Got that fresh smell. Let's look at the other pair. I already checked that out. Making sure everything good and copacetic with it. Oh, man. This is a beautiful shoe, man. Butter. Straight butter. Straight butter. All right. So, that's the Air Jordan White Cement, Air Jordan 3 White Cement Reimagined, right? This was a movie. This was a movie for this release. Now, I'm going to keep those right there. And I want to show y'all the Fire Red 3s that they dropped last year. And they gave us the Nike Air on the back. Okay. And you know, you get the standard Jordan 3 box, Jordan 5 box. They all come that way. Nike Air on that. Now, this is the Fire Red 3 box, by the way. Fire Red 3 box. Y'all seen the cement box. Let's reimagine. Fire Red 3 booklet. And a lot of people don't like these. And the Fire Red 3s. And in my opinion, in my humble opinion, now, before I give my humble opinion, now you see, they gave us the Nike Air hang tag, but they gave us the metal lace lock. But they gave us the plastic one on the cements. Like, come on, man. Y'all got to be consistent. All right, so anyway, my humble opinion, out of these two, I'm taking the white cement 3s. I'm taking the white cement 3s over the Fire Red 3s. White cement 3s over the Fire Red 3s. Easy. And as you can see, the Fire Red 3s have that darker elephant print than the cement 3s. But both executed perfectly. But I just don't understand why they gave us a plastic hang tag for the cement 3s and gave us a metal hang tag for the Fire Red 3s. See? Jordan Brand just be doing shit. But nonetheless, you know, beautiful shoe, man. Glad I was able to get my pair after that fiasco with Finish Line JD Sports. And that's that. So yeah, man, that's it, man. As you can tell, you know, I picked up some heat within the last few weeks. And y'all can tell me if it's heat or not. You know, people consider heat nowadays something, you know, a shoe that's going, you know, 400 or 500% over the retail price, or 2 or 3 times the retail price, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times the retail price. That's considered heat. Not to me. So drop some in the comments. Let me know your thoughts about the shoes I picked up. Would you rather the white cement 3s reimagined or the Fire Red 3s OGs? Or would you prefer the black and burgundy crush I'm on year 12s or the white burgundy crush I'm on year 12s? So drop that down in the comment. So for the rest of March, March 18th, like I said, we got the Air Jordan 1 Retro Skylines. And then 2 days later, we have on March 20th is the Air Jordan 4 uh, SB times Air Jordan 4 Pine Greens to finish out the month on March 20th. And then on March 24th, we got the Air Jordan 2 Low Melons or something like that. So that'll finish out March, and in March Madness. April. April, we got some nice releases. So on the 1st of April, we got the shoe of the year, April Fools, even though it ain't April 1st yet. So on April 1st, we got the Air Jordan 11 Low um, Cement. Uh, very, it kind of gives me a cool gray type of vibe, except for it's white with a cool or cement gray midsole, and then it has the legend blue translucent bottom. Uh, you know, for preservation over time. So, and that comes out on April 1st. Um, April 6th, I believe, is the Air Jordan 3 Women's Retro Lucky Green. Uh, that's going to be a nice shoe to grab. I think a lot of people are going to grab that shoe. It's directly correlated with the Lucky Green ones, and also the Lucky Green 13s that came out a couple years ago. And that was a shoe that got stolen from me. But anyway, um, so that's on April 6th. Um, April 15th is the Air Jordan 1 Lucky Green. That's that Boston Celtics type of green colorway that's coming out on the 15th. That's a highly released hype shoe that people have been talking about since we got the first images and the first looks of that shoe. So that's got some hype behind it. A lot of people are going to want those. That comes out on April 15th. April 22nd is the Air Jordan 1 Washed Pink. That is a sleeper shoe, even though it's a women's release. That's a dope shoe. It's a very dope shoe. Dudes is gonna go crazy over it. Very clean shoe. I like it. It is a women's shoe though, so but expect a lot of people to go for them that are not women. So I think women will like them too. I think they're gonna try to grab them as well. That's a dope shoe for April. Um, and that's April 22nd. And then on April 26th, we have the Air Jordan 1 Low times Travis Scott, which is his last Air Jordan 1 shoe. And people are going to try to grab these. They're called the olive green, I believe. Um, if I'm not mistaken, it's the Air Jordan 1. Let me double check real quick. I don't want to misspeak. Yeah, so it's the Air Jordan 1 Low OGSP Olive, Travis Scott. Those will come in women's sizing, but they will be in extended sizing as well, so for men. And I think up to a size 15 at men. And those come out April 26th. Then on April 28th, you have the Air Jordan 3 Wizards PE, which is a combination of the True Blues and the Wizards colorway when MJ played for the Wizards. That's going to be a nice shoe. A lot of people are going to grab as well. So April has some heat. So that is on April 28th. Let me double check. Oh, April 29th, excuse me. So those come out April 29th. The Travis Scotts come out April 26th. And then you have the Wash Pink that comes out April 22nd. So the Wizards P3s will end the month of April, I believe. I don't think we have anything else releasing that month. Um, Not that I know of, but that's it for April, man. April's gonna be a decent month. It's gonna be a decent month. It's normally don't really have a lot of heat in April like that. Like I said, 2022, April was utter trash. It was garbage. Um, there was not much to cop last year in April. But that's it. When April comes, I should have some more releases to uh, give y'all some first looks once I pick them up. I'm still gonna try and grab the Air Jordan 1 Skylines and the Air Jordan 4 SB Pine Greens 4s and see. And if I do grab them, then I'll do a video of that, and we'll go from there. But as far as that, man, I'm probably going to go live and talk about some financial information. And I need to talk about a particular company that I invested in that just integrated with a publicly traded company through a special acquisition merger, which is a SPAC. I'm probably going to go live and talk about that once I get all the details and go over everything I need to go over. And I'm hoping I can get my brother Oba African Emporium on to discuss it as well, and get his opinion on the merger. But as far as that, y'all, I'm out. Y'all be safe, and peace, power, and profit. And I will catch y'all on the next one. Peace.